still waiting on YouTube. Let's go. All right, live on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. So I hope everybody has had a beautiful day. Welcome to AlleyHTseries, where we talk about things that nobody ever talks about, but it's things that we should talk about so we can feel good. Okay? HT stands for healing tools or healing tips. Yes, of course, of course. We're going to talk about today as Motivation Monday. On Mondays, we talk about different habits and things that you can put into your life that might make you feel better. I've talked about affirmations, meditation, sleep. What else? We've talked about quite a couple things. Journaling, exercising, things that are really powerful for the mind and body. So today we're going to talk about yoga. Actually, when I was sick, I bought a book about yoga. I didn't actually do yoga, but it's something I would definitely get into. But for me personally, I don't have any personal testimonies about yoga, like some of the other things that I've talked about. But I'm going to read from healthline.com, and it's going to be 13 benefits of yoga that are supported by science. So let's see what they said. Derived from the word Sanskrit, word yuji means yoke or union. Yoga is an ancient practice that brings together mind and body. A lot of these things I talk about, I'm just confused at why they're not incorporated in schools for children, especially meditation and just it kind of confuses me. But anyways, we're going to talk about it. It incorporates breathing exercises, which I've talked about that as well. That's what I personally relate to and I've clicked with the most with is breathing exercises, meditation, and poses designed to encourage relaxation and reduce stress. Practicing yoga is said to come with many benefits for both mental and physical health, though not all these benefits have been backed by science. This article takes a look at 13 based benefits of yoga. So, yoga can decrease stress. Let's see. Multiple studies have shown it can decrease the secretion of cortisol, the primary stress hormone. One study demonstrated the powerful effect of yoga on stress by following 24 women who perceived themselves as emotionally distressed. After a 3-month yoga program, the women had significantly lower levels of cortisol. They also had lower levels of stress, anxiety, fatigue, and depression. I'm sold! Another study of 131 people had similar results, showing that 10 weeks of yoga helped reduce stress and anxiety. It also helped improve quality of life and mental health. So these things that I do talk about, I do want to encourage you to try it for more than 1 week or 1 day or even 2 weeks. Everything that I've talked about, whether it's changing your diet or something that's physically or mentally challenging or different than what you're used to, you got to at least give it 2 months before you could call bullshit on it, okay? That's our deal. Let's see. When used alone or along with other methods of alleviating stress, such as meditation, yoga can be a powerful way to keep stress in check. Number 2, yoga relieves anxiety. Let's see. One study, 34 women diagnosed with an anxiety disorder participated in yoga classes twice weekly for 2 months. At the end of the study, those who practiced yoga had significantly lower levels of anxiety than the control group. Another study followed 64 women with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, which is characterized by severe anxiety and fear following exposure to a traumatic event. After 10 weeks, the women who practiced yoga once weekly had fewer symptoms of the PTSD. In fact, 52% of participants no longer met the criteria for PTSD at all. That's fucking awesome. It's not entirely clear exactly how yoga is able to reduce symptoms of anxiety. However, it emphasizes the importance of being present in the moment and finding a sense of peace, which could help treat anxiety. That's awesome. That's really cool to hear that. May reduce inflammation. In addition to improving your mental health, some studies suggest that practicing yoga may reduce inflammation as well. Inflammation is a normal immune response, but chronic inflammation can contribute to the development of pro-inflammatory diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. This is getting interesting. A 2015 study divided 218 participants in two groups, those who practiced yoga regularly and those who didn't. Both groups then performed moderate and strenuous exercises to induce stress. At the end of the study, the individuals who practiced yoga had lower levels of inflammatory markers than those who didn't. Similarly, a small 2014 study showed that 12 weeks of yoga reduced inflammatory markers in breast cancer survivors with persistent fatigue. Wow. Although more research is needed to confirm the beneficial effects, blah, blah, blah. Of course, they have to say that because they can't say that anything is good for us. Could improve heart health. From pumping blood throughout the body to supplying tissues with important nutrients, the health of your heart is an essential component of overall health. Studies show that yoga may help improve heart health and reduce several risk factors for heart disease. One study found that participants over 40 years of age who practiced yoga for 5 years had lower blood pressure and pulse rate than those who didn't. This is crazy. Everybody is always looking a pill to fix, and we can fucking do yoga? High blood pressure is one of the major causes of heart problems, such as heart attacks and stroke. Lowering your blood pressure can help reduce the risk of these problems. Some research also suggests that incorporating yoga into a healthy lifestyle could help slow the progression of heart disease. A study followed 113 patients with heart disease, looking at the effects of a lifestyle change that included 1 year of yoga training combined with dietary modifications and stress management. Participants saw a 23% decrease in total cholesterol, and that's without coconut oil, no, and a 26% reduction of bad LDL cholesterol. Additionally, the progression of heart disease stopped in 47% of patients. I will throw in coconut oil. Coconut oil is really good for heart disease. I know they tell you otherwise, but coconut oil, cold press, unrefined, is very good for heart diseases and cholesterol, even though they scared us and said it's not. But I'm just throwing that little coconut oil plug in. Let's see, it's unclear how much role the yoga may have had versus the other factors like diet. They both definitely go hand in hand when it comes to stress and anxiety and blood pressure, all that. Number 5, yoga improves the quality of life. In one study, 135 seniors were assigned to either 6 months of yoga, walking, or a control group. Practicing yoga significantly improved quality of life, as well as mood and fatigue compared to the other groups. I might have to start this yoga shit. Other studies have looked at how yoga can improve quality of life and reduce symptoms in patients with cancer. One study followed women with breast cancer undergoing chemotherapy. Yoga decreased symptoms of chemotherapy, such as nausea and vomiting, while also improving overall quality of life. I might have to write this down. A similar study looked at how 8 weeks of yoga affected women in breast cancer. At the end of the study, the woman had less pain and fatigue with improvements in levels of invigoration, acceptance, and relaxation. Because I actually recently had somebody reach out to me about breast cancer, and they were just like, I can't. I was like, but you can, like, stop. And now I want to tell her yoga. Other studies have found that yoga may help improve sleep quality, enhance spiritual well-being, improve social function, and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression in patients with cancer. Awesome. Number 6, yoga may fight depression. Some studies have showed that yoga may have an antidepressant effect and could help decrease symptoms of depression. This may be because yoga is able to decrease levels of cortisol, a stress hormone that influences level of serotonin, the neurotransmitter often associated with depression. In one study, participants in an alcohol dependence program practice Sudarshan Kaira, a specific type of yoga that focuses on rhythmic breathing. I'm telling you that breathing is popping. After 2 weeks, participants had fewer symptoms of depression and lower levels of cortisol. They had lower levels of ACTH, a hormone responsible for stimulating the release of cortisol. Other studies have had similar results, showing the association between practicing yoga and decreased symptoms of depression. Number 7, could reduce chronic pain. We know what chronic pain is. Could be arthritis, injuries. There's a growing body of research demonstrating that practicing yoga could help reduce many types of chronic pain. In one study, 42 individuals with carpal tunnel syndrome either received a wrist splint or did yoga for 8 weeks. At the end of the study, yoga was found to be more effective in reducing pain and improving grip strength than a wrist splint. Oh my God. Does this sound crazy to you guys? Another study in 2005, I'm amazed at the human body. Like every time I'm like looking up a new study. Another study in 2005 showed that yoga could help increase pain and improve physical function in participants with osteoarthritis of the knees. Amazing. Number 8, yoga could promote sleep quality. Poor sleep quality has been associated with obesity, high blood pressure, depression, among other disorders. Studies show that incorporating yoga into your routine could help promote better sleep. In a 2005 study, 69 elderly patients were assigned to either practice yoga, take an herbal preparation, or be a part of the control group. Oh my God, this has got to be good. The yoga group fell asleep faster, slept longer, and felt more well-rested in the morning than the other groups. Another study looked at the effects of yoga on sleep in patients with lymphoma. They found that it decreased sleep disturbances, improved sleep quality and duration, and reduced the need for sleep medications. Though the way it works is not the same thing at everything. It was not backed up. Number 9, yoga improves flexibility and balance. See, I need yoga. I cannot lift my leg up. Goals. By the end of this series, you should be able to see my leg lift up to my neck. That's my goal for the end of the year. To be able to sit right here and hold my leg here. You guys, you're holding me to it? Hold me to it. Okay. There is considerable research that backs this benefit, demonstrating that it can optimize performance through the use of specific poses that target flexibility and balance. I was actually told like years ago to do yoga, and I never could do it. And I was learning ballet, and I wanted to be flexible. And imagine if I did do it, my leg would be here, but I didn't do it. And even though I'm telling you guys all these things, you could be just like me and listen to all of it, and maybe 10 years later you're actually going to do it. But that's why I'm doing it. The information will always be here, and you can go back to it and find out if any of this stuff works for you personally. A recent study looked at the impact of 10 weeks of yoga on 26 male college athletes. Doing yoga significantly in several measures of flexibility and balance compared to the control group. Another study assigned 66 elderly participants to either practice yoga or calisthenics. You know what I mean? However you say that, with the body weight, a top of body weight exercise. After 1 year, total flexibility of the yoga group increased by nearly 4 times that of the calisthenics group. Wow. A 2013 study also found that practicing yoga can help improve balance and mobility in older adults. Practicing just 15 to 30 minutes a day of yoga could make a big difference for those looking to enhance performance by increasing flexibility and balance. Number 10, yoga could help improve breathing. Pranayama, or yogic breathing, is a practice in yoga that focuses on controlling the breath through breathing exercises and technique. I do the Wim Hof personally. Most types of yoga incorporate these breathing exercises. Maybe this is and several studies have found that practicing yoga could help improve breathing. In one study, 287, at the end of the study, they had significant increase in vital capacity. Vital capacity is especially important for those with lung disease. Yogic breathing improved symptoms and lung function in patients with mild to moderate asthma. That used to be me. I think the celery juice knocked out my asthma and allergies. Number 11, yoga may relieve migraines. Are recurring headaches that affect an estimated 1 out of 7 Americans each year. It's just stressful being in America. Traditionally, migraines are treated with medications to relieve and manage symptoms. Increasing evidence shows that yoga could be a 7 study. This is way back there when I graduated high school. Divided 72 patients with migraines into either a yoga therapy or self-care group for 3 months. Practicing yoga led to reduction in headache intensity, frequency, and pain compared to the self-care group. And next time somebody's like, what do I need for migraines? I'm going to be like, yoga. Another study treated 60 patients with migraines using communal care with or without yoga. Doing yoga resulted in a greater decrease in headache frequency and intensity than conventional care alone. Yeah. Researchers suggest that doing yoga may help stimulate the vagus nerve, which has been shown to be effective in relieving migraines. Number 12, yoga promotes Yoga promotes healthy eating habits. Mindful eating, also known as intuitive eating, is a concept that encourages being present in the moment while eating, which is something that I really want to get started, because every time we eat, everybody's on their phone like this. I'm like, It's about paying attention to the taste, smell, and texture of your food and noticing any thoughts, feelings, sensations you experience while eating. This practice has been shown to promote healthy eating habits that help control blood sugar and weight loss and treat disordered eating behaviors. Because yoga places a similar emphasis on mindfulness, some studies show that it could be used to encourage healthy eating behaviors. One study incorporated yoga into an outpatient eating disorder treatment program with 54 patients, finding that yoga helped reduce both eating disorder symptoms and preoccupation with food. Another small study looked at how yoga affected symptoms of binge eating disorder, a disorder characterized by compulsive overeating and feeling loss of control. Yoga was found to cause a decrease in episodes of binge eating, and increase in physical activity, and a small decrease in. For those with and without disordered eating behaviors, practicing mindfulness through yoga can aid the development of healthy eating habits. And last but not least, yoga can increase strength, which is the obvious one. And in addition to improving flexibility, yoga is a great addition to an exercise routine for its strength-building benefits. In fact, there are specific poses in yoga that are designed to increase strength and build muscle. In one study, 79 adults performed 24 cycles of Sun Salutations, a series of foundational poses often used as warm-up, 6 days a week for 24 weeks. They experienced a significant increase in upper body strength, endurance, and weight loss. Women had a decrease in body fat percentage as well. A 2015 study had similar findings, showing 93 participants. Based on these findings, practicing yoga can be an effective way to boost strength and endurance, especially when used in combination with the regular exercise routine. Bottom line, multiple studies have confirmed that the many mental and physical benefits of yoga. Incorporating it into your routine can help enhance your your health, increase strength and flexibility, and reduce symptoms of stress, depression, and anxiety. Finding the time to practice yoga just a few times per week may be enough to make a noticeable difference when it comes to your health. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you a was going through things in 2017. Like I was healed, but mentally I couldn't figure it out. So I ended up buying this book because I was really sick. And I changed all my habits. I did everything I needed to do, like physically, but mentally, I hadn't really dug deep. I was just only in the Bible and notes. I didn't read any other books, just the Bible and books that were all based on the Bible. So I'm not knocking that or anything, but for me personally, my journey, I had to look outside of the Bible and see different, cultures, religions, different beliefs, different opinions, to just find myself. And I bought this book that I never read. Love Your Body, Eat Without Fear, Nourish Your Spirit. Okay, so it's called Aim True. And I did some of it, and I think it was because I was like by myself. Some things I don't know. Okay, I'm going back. Clearly, I was in this book a little bit. I got some stuff going on here. It makes me want to start doing it. Okay, so the Sun Salutation, which was what we were talking about. And let me see if we can do this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, so we can have this on the recording. Because some of you guys are going to be able to see all of it. Okay, I can change this, right? There we go. Okay. All right, so this says Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand tall with your feet together and your arms by your side. Gaze forward and take a few deep breaths to focus. Can I focus? Focus. Okay, so what does it say? Urdhva Hastasana, upward facing hands. Open your arms wide and press your palms together. I feel pretty yogi right now. All right, so what else? Standing forward, bend. Exhale. Keep the length in your spine. Okay, let me show you this girl because I can't do this. All right? Do you see how she doing it? Okay. And it says exhale. So I'm wondering if this is like a whole thing together. Okay, I want to start off with two simple sequences called Sun Salutations A and B. These flows are commonly used at the beginning of yoga classes to build heat and flexibility before entering the main poses. Postures. I'll often practice the salutations on their own if I don't have much time, or whenever I need to stretch out and feel good. Think of evoking energy of starting your day, or restarting at this moment with powerful intentions and focus on feeling good. Once you feel confident with Sun Salutation A, you can follow with B variation. It's virtually the same sequence, but longer. Okay, so this, okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't want to get too sexy on y'all, but it's hot. Hey. Okay. Who texted me? Somebody texted me. Talk to you later. Okay, so might as well just get a little something. These are just some warm-ups I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so it's going to be you stand together. Da-da-da-da-da. You inhale. And then I'm guessing you exhale. Let me see. Inhale. Okay, so there's one that's all together, and then one that's out, and that's an inhale. And then a plank into an exhale. This is some serious stuff. So this whole, is this a whole thing? Like, am I retarded? Do I not know how to read? Like, is this something you do all together? I think this is why I didn't understand it. But if I'm understanding it, that this is one whole stretch. So it would be, you stand, catch your breath, we breathe in, and then we breathe out with our feet together as much as we can and our arms as much as we can. Like, she looked like she done broke her back. And that's an exhale. Then when we inhale, we kind of do this triangle thing, which doesn't look much different from here, but for her it looks different. We will inhale, then we put our, dang, you're not gonna be able to see me. Then we go into a plank. So then we go into a plank. Onto a plank on the ground, like this. And then we exhale like a push-up. But for this one, it says you're gonna hold for a full breath or continue same exhale to bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Gaze forward, elbows over your wrist, shoulders lowered in line with your elbows. Hug your elbows tight in your ribs and keep your core and legs engaged. Does it say push back up? Okay, no. So after we're in this position, then we stretch our back. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys heard that. Inhale, and then we'll exhale into one of these. So you're not going to be able to see me, but I'm going to just try it. Oh, there's more. Oh, to get back up. So inhale, exhale, pop, back to here, back to here. Let me see, we come back up, and I imagine down again. Yep. Oh, shit. I was going to change this for me. Okay. Press the ground away as you lift your hips and roll back to the soles of your feet. Pull your body back to an inverted V into your arms with your ribs. Hold for 5 full breaths. Gaze forward at the bottom. So if you're just getting an idea of how yoga works, I'm sorry I can't show you. Like, I've never done it before. Okay. I'm going to try to do like a little sequence. So here I'm gonna hold for a full breath in the plank, and there's one more area where we are coming back here. We're rolling back up, from the V. And then we do 5 breaths, is that what it said? 5 full breaths, and that, if I can remember this. I'm gonna put this on the floor just in case. Okay. So I'm gonna get together. Let's see how this works. Actually, I think the only one that's gonna be able to see me is the YouTube and the Facebook. Ha! Salutations. Okay, so we inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale or exhale. Hold for a full breath. I can't hold it, but it says hold it here after you exhale. And it says a full breath. Okay, so after that one, oh, this is inhale. Exhale. And then walk. Let me get here. Then you walk from here as you're inhaling. And then exhale. Inhale. And I imagine exhales down here. So that was the Sun Salutation A. I'm going to try to do it one more time, but like all together. I think I remember it. Okay, so exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. Okay, I can't quite hold it yet. Oh, yeah. So from here, inhale to the V. Exhale. Pretty sure it says walk. Oh, this one we're supposed to hold for five full breaths. Inhale. Wait a second. Breathe out. Who knows if I did that right? I'm sure there's like breathing and other stuff that you're supposed to do here and there. But that's kind of what yoga is somewhat going to look like if you go take a class or find somebody or Google it. I'm not going to lie. I felt a couple muscles already pop and release and kind of loosen up. So I might try to get into that and learn more of it because I've been working out and taking a lot of classes and dance classes. And my body is like super sore. Super sore. So I super encourage you. I know I didn't do it perfect, but I super encourage you to take a look into yoga and see if it works for you. You know, even if problems with your health, just try yoga or look at my page and look at the billion other things that I talk about. So that's it for AlleyHTseries today. Motivation Mondays, we talked about yoga. Last thing I like to say is acceptance is peace. God is love, and there's no man-made drug or medicine more powerful than time and love. Peace out.